Kenzie, it's Wednesday, and I've attempted to record this video 4 times, and once my computer crashed. So now I'm just recording it straight into YouTube. So you have to wait till Monday to see my introduction, which is, I guess, okay, because when I tried to put my Prezi introduction into my YouTube video thing, on one of those tries, it wouldn't work. So you should tell me how to do that, and on Monday I will have a really fancy introduction, and it'll be awesome. And what was I going to talk about today? Oh yeah, before we got too far into this project that we're doing, I thought that I should sort of define for anyone who watches this video our sistership, because I think that that might clear up any confusion that may come down the road in reference to our families or our childhood or whatever. Because essentially, people, not Kenzie, or people who don't know this, Kenzie and I are not sisters in the technical, conventional, strictest sense of the word, in that 2 female offspring from the same parents. We're not those kind of sisters. Kenzie and I are also not half-sisters, nor are we stepsisters. In fact, if you look at the word technically and conventionally and strictly, we're not sisters at all. However, Kenzie and I met 5 years ago in a NaNoWriMo chat room. It was my 3rd year. I think it was her 1st year. And we were friends. Except that friends never really conveyed the relationship Kenzie and I had. And after talking for a really long time and getting to know one another, we sort of finally settled on the term sisters, which Kenzie may not remember this, but I do. I threw the term out because I was reading a book series where these people who were not siblings but were foster children adopted each other, so to speak, as siblings, and so that's kind of where I remember throwing that idea out from. And then there was lots of discussion about whether or not we wanted to do that. But it fit. Sisters fit more than just being friends, because we were never really just friends. Kenzie and I actually fought a lot and argued a lot, and we're very much the sort of epitome of life is not always greener on the other side of the fence, or the grass is not always greener on the other side of the fence. We grew up in really different scenarios, and we were kind of well, Kenzie was, at least for me, look very much outside of my own world. And we kind of argued over all sorts of really crazy things. And we fought, and we wouldn't speak for long periods of time, and then we would, because something would happen, and we would always turn back to talking to each other. So that's sort of our sistership in a nutshell. And I realized that I need to define that, because when I call Kenzie my sister sometimes in real life, because I'm so used to thinking of her that way, people go, "But you're an only child. What are you talking about?" And then it requires the explanation, and usually my short explanation is that there's like a newbie mentor thing with NaNoWriMo, and that's how we met, which is sort of how we met. And yeah, so that's how we're sisters. We're not conventional sisters, but I do very much consider Kenzie my little sister. I love her to death. I would do anything for her. So we're sisters by choice, but it hasn't always been like happy and thrilling and fun. And our biggest fight was actually over Breaking Dawn, which is a really amusing story to us, but probably not actually funny beyond us. And an interesting fact, there is a 3rd sister in this group, but we've sort of lost touch with her over the years, but she was an integral part of our sisterness, and still is to an extent. But yeah, that's how Kenzie and I are sisters, which I don't think in any way changes our bond. I am very much a better person and trying to be a role model for Kenzie, and yeah, So this was kind of a sappy video, and kind of short, but actually it's not short at all because I can't edit it down. But anyway, that's that. And you'll probably find more details out about our sisterness as the year goes on. So Kenzie, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope your Wednesday hasn't been too terrible, and I hope you don't have a nervous breakdown with finals. And good luck on your paper.